G'day guys, how you going? It's Wayne from Outback Touring straight here today. I finally got around to installing my new UHF. It's an Oricom DTX4200. I got myself the Touring Pack, which is a great little pack that has absolutely everything you need to install it into your vehicle, so you don't have to buy extra gear and whatnot. I'm doing some slight modifications. I explained what I was doing in my last video. I put a link up in the corner here. It's just detailing why I chose the Touring Pack and what I'm going to do to install it, and in this video I'm going to show you what I am doing. So what I chose, just a quick run through as to why I chose the Touring Pack, or the DTX4200 in particular. It has a great antenna. It comes with a 3 decibel whip, and you can attach an extra piece on which makes it a 6 decibel. So as you know, you get the best of both worlds. When you're traveling through flat country, you want a low decibel, or if you're traveling through high country, hills and whatnot, you want a higher decibel rating. It also has the ability to receive 2 channels simultaneously, so that's great in terms of being able to listen to channel 40 and listen to your convoy channel at the same time. And the big thing that I'm altering the system for around is the auto off function, which allows you to leave the unit on through the accessories or whatever, and it'll turn itself off after a period of time. So what I am doing, I am wiring up my UHF through my auxiliary battery and running a relay through my accessories, so I can turn it off via my key or through a switch which I'll bypass the relay with. So I'll give you a little explanation about that and show you the wiring loom I've made up. Alright, so this is a wiring loom I've made up. So originally it came with this, which goes straight into the back of your UHF, and at the end of it was a fuse. I've cut the fuse out because my power line, my power lead is going straight into a fuse block under my dash there, so I don't need an extra fuse. From there it goes into a relay, and then my accessory will be switched into here, so the accessories can turn the relay on and off as required, and also got a rocker switch to bypass that, so I can leave it on while my accessories are off, and I can either keep that on and off, or know that I'll leave everything on and it'll turn off by itself after a period of time. Alright guys, so with no further ado, let's get this install happening, eh? So guys, I'm not going to run this through my firewall. I have a pre-existing cable here, so I'm just going to connect it to that and tie this up. If you want to learn how to run a cable through a firewall, my mate Paul from Camping Down Under has done a similar video. I'll chuck the link up here, check it out. So as I mentioned earlier guys, this is a shorter whip. This is a 3 decibel, great for long range. To change that up, all you got to do is take that off, put on the longer whip, and there's a little hex key here, a little Allen key there, tie that up, and that'll give you a 6 decibel, so that'll be perfect for forward driving through the hills. Here's a good tip for you guys: always protect your cables with conduit, particularly when you're passing it through somewhere where it's potentially going to rub. Save you a lot of time and drama when you're out in the bush and you've got no way to fix it. The end here comes with a nice little attachment, so if you are putting that through your firewall, it's easier to push through. You don't have to try and get that through. That normally goes into the back of your unit, but as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to join it up with my existing cable, so it's all the same size. Alright guys, so I've already pulled up my old head unit in preparation and in the process of pulling out the handpiece. Got the new one here, got the bracket. I don't know if I mentioned already, they come with a great little bracket that just slides in. So you just secure that to your spot that you want to put it and slide that in and it locks it in place, no worries. So guys, a little bit of a close-up view. This is the earth here and the active wire running from the relay that controls the unit itself. This one here is my accessories switch. That's the earth for my accessories switch. Hooked them up together. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Once again, I didn't solder them. I know it's a big nano, but it'll work fine. These two here are my switches for my on and off, and that's my power wire, so I'll do that one very last. Alright, I'll get into it now. Alright guys, so I've got the UHF installed. I'll go through what I've done and show you how I've done it, and then we'll go through the UHF itself. It's nicely into the dash, no mess, no wires. Alright, so as I said here, two options. The way I set it up with my a relay, that'll allow me to use it through my auxiliary battery. First option is accessory on, UHF works. Turn that off, it's off. However, if I'm stopped, then I want to keep my UHF on so I can give the kids a handheld, or myself and the missus can keep an ear out for me. Just flick that on and she's on. And with the auto off function, it won't stay on forever and flatten my battery. Not that it draws a lot of power, but it's a safe option anyway, so we know that we can forget about it. Turn it on, forget about it, and Bob's your uncle. So let's go through the functions, eh? Functions, so that's your on off button. Off, on, volume, up, down. You press it once, that's your channel. Alright, press it twice, there's your squelch. It's got a really good scan function. All you do is press that and it scans quite a fast scanner through all 80 channels. It also has a memory scan, which I haven't set up yet. Your book's quite detailed and how to do that, so I won't go into too many details of that one. Dual receive, so we're on channel 40, our dual receive off, so we'll turn it on. Right, and we've got that. Now we just flick it again and that'll give us a second channel, which is your second channel. So you can receive this channel but you can't transmit, but this is your main channel which you can receive and transmit. So it's a great idea when you're in convoy. You want to say chuck channel 40 on your receive channel and your convoy channel on your submit, transmit and receive. Perfect little system for that. Color, this is an easy one for me. So there's a variety of colors, whatever suits your desires. We'll just chuck him back to blue for now. Next is your brightness, your dimmer. Use a reset or factory reset. We'll just keep that as it is. Whether you want your thing to beep or not, we'll just chuck it on for now. Your logo display, I don't know what that is. Well, probably says Oricom, I suppose. TPI, treble, scan resume time, so I'll leave that at factory, the auto off, so we'll keep that on 2 hours, so that'll enable us to leave the unit on with that switch and it'll turn itself off after 2 hours. Alright guys, that's it. That's the DTX4200 Touring Pack. It has a great little aerial that allows you to change your decibel to suit your needs, whether you're doing touring over open country in the Outback or full driving through the hills of the high country. Great little head unit. It's easy to use and it's easy to install. No dramas whatsoever. I'm not a qualified auto electrician or a fitter by any means, and I didn't have any troubles fitting it out. I even tweaked it a little bit, but the system, the Touring Pack itself, it comes with everything you need to install it, so it's no dramas whatsoever. I'd highly recommend one. Thanks to Oricom for giving me the opportunity to install this. Thanks to Tim for your patience. I'm sure I'll get many years of use out of this, and I'm excited to go test it out. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. If you liked it, leave a like, give us a comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell just so you get the notifications of when I drop a new video. Alright, thanks, see you later.